Yes, it's your blonde bombshell. This is tonight's costume, a 50s sock hop girl. I'm so critical on my weight that I didn't like the way the scarf fit, so I had to improvise. This is a Dollar Tree scarf from Valentine's Day. I need to lose a lot more weight, um, but it fits nonetheless. It's just I'm very self conscious, and this is a size large, if you will, which is 12 to 14. But to me, I'm still fat. So if I get down to where I want to get down to again, I'll show it off. But right now, it's one of my favorite costumes, and I picked it for tonight's costume because it was quick, simple, and I could just walk in and grab it. Um, we've had a lot happen today, so I'm going to try and cover all that in this one video, plus cover tomorrow's events all in this video. So take a deep seat. Um, our heat went out, which I just heard it go out again. Oh, for the love of Pete. Anyway, um, the thing of it is, we've had this one company out here 4 or 5 times to flick a switch. Literally, flick a switch in the heater. And today they got aggravated, and I got aggravated. It was just one of those aggravated kind of days, if you will. By the way, I don't know if I told you, this is a sock hop costume. This is from Valentine's Day. It's just, I didn't like the way the other scarf looked, so I improvised. Um, anyway, and I only took one picture in it because I'm really tired, and I was like, I have makeup on, but I'm going to take the makeup right off as soon as I can. I worked today, and while I'm working, the guy knocked on the door and literally walks into my room and tells me that they've been here 4 times this week and they cannot be here anymore to flick the switch, and they think it's time for a new heater. And that was at 4:45. Well, by 6 o'clock, the switch had flicked itself off again and started running cold air. Well, needless to say, I thought, well, maybe it'll fix itself and go back on again. So we went and ran some errands, which I went to County Market, got Sammy some cat food, and we went to Arby's, got our food, came home. But all day long, we've had this other drama going on, which is trying to prepare for my mom's colonoscopy. It is a drama. So because in our family, we have Meals on Wheels for Grandpa coming. We also want to take Grandpa with us because, we don't know, A, how long, B, we just want everything to be done at once, which is a bad habit in our family, but it's true. We like everything done at once. So, taking Grandpa with us, but you can't have more than one person in the waiting room, so he's going to have to wait in the car, which sucks, but he understands that. She's having her colonoscopy, but meanwhile, the guy came out tonight to work on the heat. Different guy, different company. He said, well, it's at the end of its expiration life. We can still, keep throwing 50 here, 20 there for a visit just to flick a switch. Or we can go ahead and fix the problem and not have to flick a switch. Which in the long term, I'm like him. It's better off, go ahead, put the thing in there, so we ain't going to have to worry about it. So we're just going to have to see where the cards fall. It would fall a lot easier if we had that stimulus check, just saying. And I'm already worried because State Farm is due to take their payment out of my wonderful checking account soon. Have no clue when that's going to happen, but they're due. So a little bit worried and upset about that. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I did finish the book that I was reading, which I'm really excited about that. And I started a new book called Cowboy Strong. And I love that book. It's a wonderful book by the same author, Carolyn Brown, nonetheless. She's become one of my favorite authors. Anyway, I started this book the last, later in the day. And I'm on page 44 already. And that tells you something, because that's amazing. I did not get to see Married at First Sight, the ending, so I'm going to have to go online, find out who ended up married, who ended up not married. I have my submissions of who I think ended up married, which was still Amelia and Bennett, maybe Woody and Armani. I don't see Karen and Miles. I don't see Olivia and Brett, who I really wanted to make it. And I don't see the other one, Henry and Christiana, making it. But I'll have to watch it for myself and see here in a little bit on Roku. I do have to get to bed early because, yep, they're coming out at 8 in the morning to work on the furnace again. So I'm worried sick about that, but we just got to go where the cookie crumbles at this point. Love you all. I'm going to change in my tank top, read a couple pages from the book of Hell Yeah, and try to get myself really tired really quick. So that's going to be really hard. Tomorrow night, I do hope that the costume shoot goes better for y'all. We are getting closer to the 2 new costumes, which will be revealed on the 30th and the 31st. Everybody's asking me what's the official dates on those 2. You just got them, the 30th and the 31st. Don't want to give you too many hints about that. I want to keep you on the edge of your seats. Keep life interesting, if you will. And stay tuned. More to come.